Hello everybody, welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. I'm by myself today because work changed my schedule again and I'm going to be covering for someone today, so that's why I'm by myself. Also, Fireball is currently occupied with D&D, so I figured, hey, I might as well go solo for this one, because why the frick not? But for today's episode, Among Us versus Fallguys. I gotta say, this one caught me off guard in the last video, and it still kind of baffles me that this is happening. I've played a fair bit of Among Us for the channel itself, and even before that I've played Among Us since I think it was like 2019 or 2020, one of those 2 years. It was a lot of fun playing with friends, and it still is fun to play with friends when it comes to games like that. Don't know too much about the actual lore about these characters, but that's what the episode's gonna be for. As for Fallguys, I played it with Robuscus, Z-Dog, Richard, and Mate over on Robuscus' server. Boy, did we have a lot of fun. We even found the one game mode where it was just like, you take a ball, it explodes, and then you try to stay alive in the arena. As well as just the custom courses are a lot of fun and great ways to learn basic controls. It's a fun time. And again, don't know much about the lore, don't know what exactly they're going to consider because there's a lot of crossover material, but that's neither here or there. Over on Let's Discuss Death Battle, we went into the fun memories we have with these games, just the slight absurdities I've known about these two from hearing Bill and Mate. I'm hoping I'm right this time. Hoping. I went with the Fallguys. I do think the Among Us imposters are probably more physically superior and have better arsenal, technically speaking, but they just don't have the durability or that creativity from the pads that the Among Us guys have. And again, I just don't see a logical way the Among Us guys can kill the Fallguys, whereas I think the Fallguys could possibly find a way to get rid of the Among Us guys. That's just what I think. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I've been wrong 3 times in a row so far. But hey, maybe what I needed was just me to be by myself. Who knows? But I'm going to go with Fallguys. This intro is pre-recorded if you couldn't tell. Because we're shooting the video differently today. So, with that being said, let's take a look at Among Us versus Fallguys. Well, that's a unique way to start.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Now, Fallguys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
Nice to see them back.
weapons, armor,
Huzzah!
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I actually like that intro.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Howie.
Stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it.
Yep.
Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait,
Yet
what?
they have like
Ew.
floating hands
More
apparently.
on that later. The tasks they undertake to save
Alien
their ship
being.
require varying degrees of difficulty.
Vince lies. Sussy Bacchus dislikes Vince like Sussy Bacchus. Reportedly good friends with the Fallguys. Not after they play a party game like this.
Faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouse?
At any
To
point,
tell who the
these
imposter
creatures
is, I'm
must draw
guessing.
From medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well,
Right,
success
sort of.
is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an
Ooh.
imposter among them.
Gasp.
Among us, but not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would
Also,
say. They're shape-shifting aliens. They could
Though
be
imposters can
anyone,
shape it, they
or
don't
any
appear to gain
mad
any unique abilities that
scientist in a
creatures they
lab
impersonate.
coat.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
imposter threatens the pack
The
and
crewmate
pushes them towards extinction by any
Ghosts.
means necessary. Anything from damaging
Imposter.
lights to
The fight.
wrecking
So
the
they're
ship's
taking the Guardian
reactor.
Angel stuff into
Which
account for
can
sure.
be tricky to fix in time, even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents. The crewmates need special
Do
engineering
they?
training
Okay,
to
so
do
they're
the
including
same.
the
So
Phantom.
not
Are they
all of them
including the
can clean
Tracker
it
as
up.
well?
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right.
Yeah,
and
they
the
are.
imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. just for being kinda sus.
Was that a Liam face I saw?
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
I think I saw a Liam face back
He
there.
does seem to know an awful lot about these
Oh, God.
aliens. And just to put it out
The editing
there,
for this is
it
great.
isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my job.
Oh, poor dummy.
Jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
That's like Fireball with
I
his
break the
microphone.
metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Sure.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? But it
Goodbye,
isn't
Ringmaster.
me. It isn't me.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, right. There's usually two imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters. They're also hunters. Bloodhounds tracking
Arr,
and
bar, 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 bar.
assassinating when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks,
Owie.
stab 'em with a knife, shoot 'em with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their face. Right through the visor.
They
Yeah.
may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their
What?
cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies.
Okay.
And that they are comprised of exactly one large bone. Which
Yowie.
must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Welcome to
Oh,
Anatomy.
They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even
they are
exist
counting the
in
April
same
Fool's update
realm
as
of
well.
mortality
Gotcha.
as you or I. Even if one of them
Let me
is
make this
killed
go away.
or ejected into the lifeless void of space,
Sorry about
they
that.
return as a ghost.
Boo.
Invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's
Yeah.
gotta be one tough shield, because remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets.
Oh.
Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of
Non-million.
A number so incomprehensible you'd have multiply 1 billion by 1 billion.
Oh.
Twice.
What?
More than enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times.
Just from
Which
that gun?
Seems like overkill for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right.
Huh.
The crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy.
Hello,
Apparently,
Henry.
He's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja
I bet
stick,
Bill's happy about
and
this.
a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look now.
Yeah.
These little trash
Wings
can
of Fire,
people are
really?
freaking me out.
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating
Oh yeah, I heard about the
species.
$100,000
In the face
nugget.
of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available, and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite
Yep.
of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among together.
God damn it, Boomstick.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ah, man. Alright, fixed it.
Welcome to the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome.
Yippee!
Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These
Sort of.
lively obstacle
Until
courses
every season
showcase their
changes.
inherent skills and
Me.
abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level
Very
of
deadly.
innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't
Dislikes
been seen since
obstacles, pushing,
2006.
losing,
But
competition,
honestly,
costumes, and the
not
crown
many of
is
the
what they like.
beans
Okay.
make it. And
Half
only
of Mike
one can be crowned
Wazowski.
the winner before everything starts all over again.
Oh,
Which
God.
makes for some very friendly competition.
Lol.
Like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll
Oh.
grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top. Or
Indeed.
even roll up into a ball and
Whee!
launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the
Hello.
creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves.
Yep.
As well as additional tools like wrecking balls,
Ow.
wind-up boxes for punching foes,
Youch.
and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these
Whee!
obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses.
This game's
for
fun,
one
if I have
single
not pointed that out
purpose.
already.
Get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Damn.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Lol.
Even the Blunder Dome can get
Beanball,
wild.
Party
We've seen
Crasher,
these goobers get
Rubber
smacked by
Chicken,
giant
Sneaky
pallets
Bean.
and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the
Grappling hook,
qualification
Hadouken,
stage
Pac-Man,
later,
Power Sword,
completely
Proton
unharmed.
Pack, and the
Somehow.
TARDIS?
These
Okay.
remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability,
Hello.
such as getting struck by meteors. That's a
Ow.
hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they
Ooh.
still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top
Owie.
of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Wait, what? Did I
Yeah,
just say
that's the thing.
Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor?
'Cause why
Sure,
not?
Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick.
Oh
I hate to
no,
tell you this.
not again.
No,
Those aren't really.
don't say it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Ow.
Man, people were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only
No,
arms,
we
legs,
didn't.
and eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some
I think
dissection,
so.
it's unclear.
Ow.
This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Can it be
Imagine
both?
bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
Oh, this means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked?
Yeah,
Just
sometimes,
plugging
yeah.
away. Beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness
Yes.
would be allowed, considering what's actually happening
God damn
is
it,
the Fall
Steve.
Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show.
And there's the
ultimate
joke.
Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage
Hooray
of
for
their
game
tunnel vision.
shows.
Oh, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid.
Kind
what
of.
happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they
People want
survive
lore,
to
that's
keep
why.
playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their
Survive,
death,
love.
they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements.
Hello.
That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Don't question
Oh
it.
God, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guys stretched so far he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures.
That's
like
right.
Flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding
Oh, yeah,
He-Man's
those relevant
power
abilities
sword,
and equipment that
launching
clearly show
Ryu's
that they can
iconic
use.
Hadouken,
Gotcha.
or even just becoming Pac-Man.
Waka,
They just
waka, waka, waka,
become
waka, waka.
Pac-Man.
Well,
Or
I think that's the
Pac-Man.
way to kind of ghost.
I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void
Boomstick
of
is in
darkness and
panic.
despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A
Yes.
vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Beans.
Ah, cool, let's see them fight.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all
All
possibilities.
right, here we go.
It's time for a
I'm still
death
rocking with the Fall Guys because of
battle!
durability, mostly. Here we go. I know we got the Sprite team back and everything. Oh, they actually include the Among Us UI. Owie. Everyone was ejected. Oh God. We're on an actual course? Hi. Ow! Oh, Jesus! Up. They did the freaking gift. Okay, dude. Goodbye. Oh God! Phil died! Waka waka waka. The crown! Ooh. Yay! And there's the shapeshifter. Oh. Huh? He's very confused. Gun! Ow! Oh boy! Alley-oop. Banana bomb! Rescue powers activate. Prepare for teleporter. Ah! Oh God! Ooh! Big fuck you gun! Back man. Power sword. And there goes the gun! Magic pencil. This has no right to be as comedic and epic as it is. The crown! The race for the crown! Oh God! Oh, that's scary, terrifying to think about. Aww. Get that crown! Oh ho ho ho! My God, what have I done? I've won! Yippee! This is like my last Among Us game. Proboscis cost everybody.
Hey-o! Oh, when's the next episode?
Woohoo!
This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense,
Only
and
3 this time.
the bizarre. Let's
Okay.
start with offense.
I mean, the bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that.
I
The
mean, yeah.
crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Yeah,
Though
there's
that
that.
impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
Yep.
Crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything
That
that forced
durability
through at
is
them,
insane.
took hits from meteors, and most importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence? Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation.
Yeah.
Like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man,
Yep.
who, you know, eats ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads us to the truly bizarre stuff about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I
Damn.
don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal.
What a
Hadouken's
episode.
part is just the
Damn,
tip
man.
of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that could not be countered.
Yeah, the
Crewmates
Among Us
may have
fans
been cunning
agree.
and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Let's go.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Sigh. So embarrassing.
The winner is Fall Guys. Let's
The
go.
winner is the Fall Guys.
Let's go.
And me.
Next time on Death Battle.
All right, what's next? Fuck yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the episode, but the
Oh
battle's
my
not over because
Lord.
Sam and I are going head to head in Fall Guys, maybe some Among Us, live on the Death Battle YouTube channel right now and Twitch. Hope to see you there.
Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go about that next time. Me and Probuscus have called that. Woo! Among Us versus Fall Guys, though. That was fun. Like, I had a lot of fun watching that one. It was a great time, and I really hope people enjoyed the episode. It was wacky. The way the episode was, like, going for a while, it felt like a bunch of antics, which was hilarious to see. And just the ending death, probably the best death of the preseason, honestly. Just brutality, and just shows you get that crown no matter what it takes. Also, thank you, Probuscus, for choking for the Among Us. I appreciate you, my guy. You did it again. For those who don't get the joke, Probuscus is always red. As for next time, fuck yeah, we're getting Kratos versus Astra. This is a matchup I've wanted for Kratos for so goddamn long. Specifically for new Kratos, because new Kratos and Astra really bounce off each other pretty well. And Astra's Wrath's an underrated gem, in my opinion. Sure, it didn't sell well, but I think it's a lot of fun. I'm just super hyped for it. Angry Dad video game fight time. I can't wait to talk about this over on Last Discuss Death Battle. I'm pumped. But let me know what you all think down below in the comments down below, because I love reading your comments. Again, sorry this video seemed out of nowhere. Like, all over the place. I had to fix it crashing twice on me, which I figured out what the problem was. And with that, I will see you all later.